finna hit the scene. I'm on another level, I'll let you pick my team. Bet not throw it to the running back, I use to pick that screen. When it come to this winning, I'm addicted, nicotine. Average winning games by 21, guess I'm in my prime time. Don't trip, I might be a trip, so catch me 5 wide. Talking about you want another chance, then gave you 5 tries. Time flies, true o'clock, I promise that is not wise. If you is not comp, please don't hit my jack, man. If I lose, I gotta get my get back like I'm Max Payne. Your whole team completely covered, yeah, that's when the sack came. Run it up, his old don't take no kneel, this ain't Shaq name. Scoring touchdowns like when the pack came. Lock you up like you got bars, this ain't the rap game. Beat them then, doing worse on the running back game. Send the blitz, clouded adjustment, this is black rain. Huh? I'm in my zone, but we manning up. Send the blitz, clouded judgment, this is black rain. I'm in my zone, but we manning up. Send the blitz, clouded judgment, this is black rain.
Alright, man, so check this out. We're about to get into some Madden 24 beta talk, man. Now, this is not the beta. This is Madden 23. You cannot post content of the beta or they will ban your account. And I don't want my account to be banned. So here's my record for next gen right now. I'm 93 wins and 21 losses. I'm scoring 27 points a game, giving up 16. Which is great for next gen, bro, which is great. I'm going to show you guys how I set up the Packers lineup. I like to play the Packers on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you how I set up the Packers lineup. We go there, and then we go 95 speed, then 94 speed, then 92 speed. And then tight end, we drop Robert Tonyan in. And then we go to the slot corners. We put Savage. And then we put in Nixon. And then sub linebackers, Adrian Amos. And then Rudy Ford. And then left end, we're gonna go Rashawn Gary. Now, what exactly does he have? Swim club and no outsiders, because he does nothing for me. Like, he doesn't get to the quarterback all willy-nilly. Like, he does nothing. In the slot, we're gonna go Romeo Dubs. Then we're gonna go to the corner spot, and then we're gonna go Stokes. Now, Stokes has been getting killed for me lately, bro. Like, I just want to look at his attributes. 94 acceleration, 95 speed. His awareness is terrible, but that's fine. Jumping, 91 jumping, and he gets destroyed on jump balls for me. Can't tackle, 49 tackling. Okay, let's get into it. Man coverage, 78 man coverage. Rasul Davis is 83 man coverage, but he's 88 speed. You know, that's what kind of sucked. Jair, 95 man coverage, 95 zone. Stokes, 75 zone. Jair, 94 press. Stokes, 83 press. Okay. Alright. Free safety, we go down here and put in Corey Ballantyne, and then as my user, it's usually Vernon Scott. Right, so gonna jump into this game and we're gonna talk a little bit about Madden 24, man. Now, hear me out. The beta is not the finished product. It's not. It's just a, you know what I'm saying, throw it out there to let people get a feel of how Madden 24 is gonna be. But it's not the finished product. So, you know, so some things that I talk about will probably be fixed, but you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna let you guys know from my experience what I've seen from the beta.
Head over to your App Store or Google Play and download the best way to play fantasy, PrizePicks. Use code RAIN4 to get a 100% discount code up to $100. It's pretty simple. Pick 2 or more players from the board, choose over or under their projected stat line for the day, and choose which way you want to profit. With Flex Play, you can miss one and still win, or you can go big with the power play to win more. PrizePicks offers every sport you can think of, from NBA to NFL to even college sports as well. PrizePicks has a ton of stats to choose from, including 3-pointers made, rebounds, assists, even the touchdowns, RBIs, and home runs. PrizePicks also allows mixed sports entries, like you can take the over on LeBron's points and the under on Mahomes' touchdowns on the same entry. There's also many celebrities who use and partner with PrizePicks, including Famous Los, Matt Ryan, John Collins, and many more. In 2021, PrizePicks had 300,000 new members and paid out over $130 million in prizes. With the easy withdrawal system, PrizePicks is the best legal way to play player props. Once again, go to your App Store or Google Play and download PrizePicks. And don't forget to use code RAIN4 for a 100% deposit match up to $100.
All right, man, I got your boy Jay Wilson. What I seen from the beta, man, what I seen from the beta is very, very unfortunate. You guys are not going to like this, but they still have not figured out a way to block the DB Fire 2 or the spinner out of 326 off the edge. You know what I'm saying? The blitzers are still coming through. You know what I'm saying? The edge blitzers were still coming through. You know what I'm saying? So I was on there and I was trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what defense do I run? So you always start off in what you ran the last Madden. You know what I'm saying? I run DB Fire 2 now. You know what I'm saying? It's the meta. That's what everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's how you get stops on this game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm running DB Fire 2. And at first, I was wondering why it wasn't working, right? Because I wasn't basing my line when I was running it. I was just running it. And then I based my line and they got wider and they just screamed off the edge once again. And it's very unfortunate to see. It's like, it's out of, like, that's the biggest thing that we need fixed on the offense. One of the biggest things we need fixed on the offense. And the blocking was still the same, bro. Now, one other thing I will say is the playbooks are crazy. It took out a lot of things out of the playbooks. They added a lot of things in the playbooks. Like the first game I got on, I went to Seattle playbook because I like to run empty hawk, which is this 5 wide right here. Gun empty hawk, and they did not have it. So I was very, very disappointed, right? I was very disappointed. There's no empty hawk in no playbook. There's no empty that has like the plays that empty hawk have. None of the playbooks has empty hawk. Every playbook has like what's it called? Every playbook has like it's an empty base flex called empty base flex. Every playbook has it pretty much. Another thing that they did to it is they added referees to the field. So on the field you'll actually see referees. Now, one thing I don't like about it, I mean, referees just make the game realistic because there's referees in real life, you know, on the field. But you can actually, now from a video game perspective, it sucks because you can actually run into these referees and bump these referees. So all they did was just add extra to the field that people are going to complain about. It's not like the referees are I mean, they call flags in the game without the referees actually standing on the field. But like as a defender, you can be going to guard something and you can actually run into the referee and now the receiver's free, which happens in real life. Or, you know, you can throw the ball across the middle of the field and your receiver runs into the referee, and you know what I'm saying? So that's part of the game. That's one part of the game I did not like. Like as we see right here, there's no referees on the field, and they don't need to be. You know what I'm saying? The game should understand that if there's a holding or there's a flag, there's a pass interference, for it to be a flag, like it already does recognize it. They don't need to be extra. I mean, it's not extra, but I feel like the referees don't need to be on the field for a flag to be called. Now, another thing I did see is you can actually challenge plays. So if you press start, oh, you can challenge plays now. There's nothing to challenge. Damn, I didn't know you could challenge plays now. Damn, I had no clue that you could challenge plays. So cool. That's a lot of plays I be wanting to challenge on here. But now I know that we can challenge plays. I honestly went the whole year not knowing that we could challenge plays. Damn, I thought it was something extra since they added the referees. I'm thinking like, damn, okay, they added referees, we can challenge plays now. But no, we've been able to challenge plays. That's something I did not know. I will say this, man. The running is smoother. The game is smoother. It's not like up to speed, like current gen speed, but it's faster. You can make better cuts, like you can get sticky a little bit better on the beta. I did like that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely like that. Y'all know I like that. It's gonna be more clips this year, I feel like, as far as running clips. There's gonna be more running clips. If people, you know what I'm saying, end up having good stick work. Pass lead is great. The pass lead is great. You can put the ball. Now, I passed on classic. You know, so I did not use freeform. I don't ever use freeform. I don't plan on using freeform. But the pass lead was great. Like when the cover 2 hold shot that I just now threw, you can actually put the ball on the sideline, like where I actually want the ball to be. So I think the pass lead is great. The trajectory of the ball is better. The trajectory of the ball is better. As far as like deep balls, like on here. So for an example, I think they actually play over top coverage on the beta. On Madden 24. Like on here, there can be a cornerback backed up. That's crazy. There can be a cornerback backed up 10 yards off of my receiver, and I can put my receiver on a go route, and I can throw that go route and beat that cornerback, which is crazy. And it's because the cornerback don't start backpedaling until the receiver is in a full stride right beside him, and then that cornerback tries to catch up. And by that time, since I'm already in a full stride, it's like I tell you to go stand 10 yards. It's like I tell you to go stand 10 yards and I run full speed. And then I want you to turn and run by the time I get beside you. Well, and if you look at it, you're thinking like, well, you're thinking like, hey, bro, you're back 10 yards. How does he beat you over top? And it's because you're just sitting here watching him run to you before you decide to flip your hips and run, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So on 24, they actually, you know what I'm saying, play over top coverage. Now, when I was playing, one thing I did not like, so I played with not everybody, but I played with the Dolphins one game, right? And I was playing versus the Chiefs. I was in 5 wide, empty base flex, and I had Tyreek on the very far left, right? Very far left outside receiver. And I put him on a slant. And he ran his slant, like where he is right now, he ran a slant all the way to these numbers right here. And 94 speed Snead was on him. And he was on Tyreek Hill like fucking glue. He got no separation from Snead at all. So I was like, wait a minute. So I'm guessing speed is just not a factor. I'm guessing speed just does not matter on these games. Tyreek Hill ran a, you know what I'm saying, 3-yard slant. Bam, slant. Now, him and Snead is in the foot race to the other side of the field, and Snead was on his back like glue. I mean, it was crazy. I was like, wait a minute. Because it's not like Snead is the better player. It's not like Snead has a better overall, anything like that. So I was a bit confused about that. And then Jalen Ramsey was pressed. I think Jalen Ramsey's speed's a 92, right? I think Jalen Ramsey's speed is a 92. Who's he on in this game? Who does Jalen Ramsey play for? He's on the Dolphins, and but who does he play for now? I'm like, my mind is drawing a blank right now for Jalen Ramsey. I'm trying to look at these teams and figure out who he plays for. Bam, I figured it was the Rams. But yeah, 92 speed. And McCole Hardman is a 97 speed, right? McCole Hardman is a 97 speed, and he was pressed on McCole Hardman, and I threw a go route, and I threw the go route like 60 yards down the field, and Jalen Ramsey was on him like glue. Now, trust me, I understand. Now, in that situation, I can kind of make sense of it because Jalen Ramsey is the better player. He's a great corner, but I feel like in some situations, speed has to come into play, right? Jalen Ramsey's going to have great technique on him. You know what I'm saying? He's pressing with the line of scrimmage. After we get out of the press, now it's a foot race. Me and you, can you keep up with me? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how good of a cornerback you are after the press and we get into the foot race. You know what I'm saying? That's like, let's go get on the track, right? Let's go get on the track. And, you know what I'm saying? We get past the jam part. Let's walk. Okay, you jam me for 5-10 yards, right? Let's walk up on the track 5 or 10 yards. Now let's race. Now me and you side by side. Let's race. At some point, my 97 speed has to kick in. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you're a great corner at that point. Now it's about speed. But Jalen Ramsey was like still over top of 97 speed Mecole Hardman. Like Mecole Hardman never got in front of him to like catch the ball or nothing. Picked me off. And I'm looking at it like, okay. And I had the Jets at this point. Mecole Hardman's on the Jets. I hate when people do this shit. They see what team you playing with and be like, oh, you ain't playing against that guy. But I had the Jets at this point. Mecole Hardman's on the Jets. And I just threw the go route. I'm just like, yes, you know what I'm saying? We got him cooked. Because on 23, it's like that, bro. You can't keep up with 97 speed. And he just stayed over top of him the whole time and picked it off. And I was like, wow, okay, cool. I got Cell Champ. Now, what I will say about the playbooks. Let's get into the playbooks. Man, there's so many new routes in the playbook. Like, I seen there was a play call, and I took some notes, man, because now I went through every single playbook on the offense, every single offensive playbook, and I looked at it because I'm still trying to figure out which playbook I'm going to use, because I usually use Seattle, but they took out my 5 wide, so I'm trying to figure out which playbook am I going to use, you know what I'm saying? So I literally went through every single playbook, and I mean from the run heavies to the pass heavies. I went through every single playbook, and man, I seen some crazy ass route combinations. Now, these route combinations are made to beat man to man. So I seen a play called red zone up. It's kind of like a stop and go, but it's like a slant, and you flatten out, and then you go up. It was weird, bro. It was definitely weird, but it's built to beat man to man. So since everybody was screaming that man to man is so OP, they came up with some crazy new man-to-man routes. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's a lot of new routes. Like, I seen a whip route by the running back. I seen some crazy shit. Like right here. So, depending on who these corners are, I know that's Diggs on the left side. I might be able to run past Diggs. Like right now, Diggs is how far back? Let's say 10 yards, 5. He's like 8 yards back. I might be able to still throw this go route over top of Diggs, and we about to try and see. So he's not gonna start backpedaling until I get beside him. Now look, I can actually throw the ball past Diggs. That is fucking insane. That's insane to be 8 yards back and I still hit you with a go route. On 24, that's not happening. On 24, there's 0% chance of that happening on 24. You feel me? 0% chance. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Low ball, okay, nice breakup. I'm surprised that ball even got there. But there's new plays and playbooks. There's new formations. There's a formation called double hip. Now, this is what I think they did, right? This is what I think they did. This should be a dot. Under pressure, good accuracy, bullet pass, but then you can't throw low balls on here for some reason. I knew that was a dot, and I knew I was going to throw a low ball, and I knew he wasn't going to catch it. I knew he wasn't. Now, this is what I think they did with the new formations. So for an example, man, I feel like they got too technical with the formation. So for an example, gun doubles, right? Gun doubles is shotgun, quarterback, running back, and 2 receivers out wide. Now, gun doubles Y tight pretty much is doubles, but the tight end, who's the Y receiver, is attached to the line of scrimmage. So I understand that. Gun doubles Y tight. I understand that. They got doubles hip on there now, so it's gun doubles. But these two guys are kind of close together a little bit, and they named it gun hip. Doubles hip, which is it's the same thing as gun doubles, but now this dude is a little bit closer. And it's a lot of formation like that, like gun tight. You know what I'm saying? You got gun tight weak. You got gun tight weak hip. Then you got, you know what I'm saying, like some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Another crazy formation I seen was pistols double stack. I don't know if that's on here or not, but it's pistols. And I'm saying it because next man's gonna get real cheesy. People gonna come out with some cheesy shit. It's pistols, but they're stacked on top of each other on the outside. So it's gun pistol, it's the quarterback with the running back right behind him, and on the outside you have two receivers standing in front of each other and behind each other. So I don't know if that's on here, but that was a crazy formation I seen. I looked at the plays in there and I'm like, oh my god, it's finna be like straight toxic shit. Now there's so much shit in these playbooks to the point where, like, I'm not saying that people should have their own scheme, but it's gonna be a lot of shit to stop defensively. And the only way to stop it defensively is to send the blitz off the edge. Don't let these people run this shit. It's the only way. But they got RPO. The RPOs on there are crazy. A lot of new RPOs. A lot of new screens. They have a new jailbreak slot screen. I seen it. I was like, okay. They got some shit going on. No, sir. Can I get that? Thank you. They got some shit going on. In the Ravens playbook, they have a split wing nasty. I can't even explain how the formation look. There's an empty chips quad that has hella crossers and hella screens in it. Empty chips quad. It's like four receivers on this side. It's empty. And it's four receivers on this side, one receiver on this side, and they got like hella crossers. And it got like it got hella screen plays out of it. The shit was, when I seen it, I'm like, what in the hell is this? And look at that left side right there. There's no way I should be able to throw this pass. There's no way, and he's backed up 8, 9, 10 yards, bro. There's just no way. Now, what I can say is, from a speed perspective, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's 95 speed, right? And he's backpedaling until I get beside him. You're not gonna be able to, and you're already not faster than me, so you're not gonna be able to catch up to me. But on the new Madden 24, they're not letting you get behind them like that. It's just not happening. That's the last dude I played. Jay Will was the last dude I played. Let's go see what this dude I played's record is. But defensively, like, as far as like 50-50 balls, I know I had a lot of people ask about the 50-50 balls. They're for real 50-50, man. One game I played, somebody threw a 50-50 ball and he caught it, and I was like, man, there's no way he should have caught that pass. And then somebody else threw a 50-50 ball, one-on-one ball, and I picked it off. So I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? It's seeming like it's more 50-50 than on Madden 23. On 23, it's like, bro, it's like 80-20 to the offense. It's like 80-20 to the offense, bro. Y'all remember people, now I play current gen still as well. Y'all remember when people said I couldn't play next gen? Look at me now. Alright, I got NIMS 64, man. So, like I said, I went through every single playbook. And when I went through them, I think I figured out which playbook I'll be in. So, last year I was in Green Bay playbook, and I am in Green Bay playbook for current gen. But I think I will be in Green Bay playbook for next gen, next Madden 24. So I will be dropping an ebook on the playbook, right? I will be dropping an ebook on the playbook, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do pre-orders for the playbook. Now, in 3 days, I will have an ebook ready for the. In 3 days, I will have an ebook after Madden drop. In 3 days, I will have an ebook ready for the offense and defense. You know what I'm saying? I've already played it. I know exactly what I'm gonna run and how I'm gonna run it and things like that. And what I was running was perfect. You know what I'm saying? I had no problems at all. The thing that's tough is the defense on Madden. The defense was tough. Now, I don't know if it was because it's supposed to be tough, but then I streamed that night of the beta when I was playing it, and I had people coming in asking questions, and I was like, yo, was defense hard for y'all? They was like, yes, bro. I could not get a stop. And I was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was me, but I thought it wasn't just me, but every single year the beta is always like that. I remember last year's beta when I played. Last year's beta, I played somebody and the score was like 60 something to 60 something. I ended up winning by like a field goal at the end of the game. So I had no defense. The beta, there's never any defense. The beta is really all about the offense, you know. You know what I'm saying? How's the offense? Does he have a good release? Does he have a bad release? You know what I'm saying? What exactly, you know what I'm saying? Abilities do everybody got. They got new abilities on offense, you know what I'm saying? Can I throw high balls? Can I throw low balls? Can I run the ball? I will say this, the offensive line running was crazy. And I thought I was the only one because I know I got bad run defense. Then somebody was like, nah, bro, I was getting toted on. I was like, all right, cool. So it definitely, no way, fucking Morgan Fox. I was like, so it definitely wasn't just me. And they was like, yeah. So the offensive line running wise is great. But I will be in Green Bay playbook. How you gonna be a D-line rusher and then come out in 5 wide? Guaranteed just throwing a high ball to Mike Will. Guaranteed just throwing the high ball to Mike Will. Guarantee, man. It's only right. Oh no, he's actually making reads. Oh my God, good hit. Let me get that back up off you real quick, bro. Let me get that back up off you real quick. So, in Green Bay's playbook, they have tight open, which is like a gun tight, but they call it tight open. They have bunch tight end, which is rare. It's in the very few playbooks. Bunch tight end is in very few playbooks. So we got bunch tight end. I had to make that dot real quick. Bunch tight end. There's bunch strong offset, which is rare. It's not in many playbooks either. So you got bunch strong offset, which is I'll be utilizing a lot. Seen a lot of good route combinations I liked in there. They also have now there's a run in there that I like called pin pull toss. It's like, bro, it's like I said, they got a bunch of new plays, bro. They got crazy ass new plays in there. So what he's doing is just taking advantage of my tackle that doesn't have a star. And I tried to double team him, and you know this game's blocking is terrible. They have a flex tray 5 wide, which I liked. They have a trips tight end, which it's not offset, which I usually run, but it's I think this is cover 2. So I'm gonna try to hit this outside guard on the left side. Bam. 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 Trips tight end. Then they have a tight Y off weak, which is like it's kind of like your tight open, but it's like the Y is off the line of scrimmage and your running back is opposite the tight end, but it's still tight. And it's great because you can block the edge. You can try to block the edges like that. You know what I'm saying? You have a running back on the left, you can block the outside, and you have the tight end on the right, you can block the outside. And then, you know, you have your receiver here and your receiver here and two receivers over here. You know what I'm saying? And you can run your crosses and corner routes and shit like that out of. And then they had so they got tight Y off, then they have the tight Y off weak. And they're pretty much the same thing, except for the running back position is different. Where they position the running back is different. So tight Y off is the running back on the same side, and tight Y off weak is opposite the Y, so it's on the other side. So that's what I'll be in Green Bay playbook. I'll be utilizing a lot of things in that playbook. No way you just threw that up right there. That should have been a pick. Now, the Dolphins are the fastest team on there, man. The Dolphins are the fastest team on there. They have, that was going to be picked off. They have 99 speed Tyreek Hill. They have 97 speed Jalen Waddle. They have 94 speed Robbie Anderson. They have 92 speed Braxton Berrios. And they have how did he was able to get that ball out? It's crazy. And they have 95 speed Raheem Mostert on the offense. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. Defensively, they have 90. Defensively, they have great defense. Defensively, they have 95 speed Keon Cross. Is it Crossing? No, it's not Crossing. They got 95 speed somebody. 95 speed somebody. Or 94 speed somebody. They got Jalen Ramsey at corner. They got Howard at corner. They got Noah. He's like 91 speed. They got Elijah Campbell like 92 speed. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely got some speed. They definitely got some speed. This is what I'm running in this situation right here, which is, you know, a lot of people are not going to agree with it. But you don't have time to run all those crosses and shit. So there's a lot of man-to-man beating routes on 24, but you have to send blitzes and shit like that so that people aren't able to run them shits. Because I'm telling you, it's a lot. We're going to do this right here. Can we get that? On 24, that's not happening. We understand that's Keenan Allen, but like high balls and shit like that, that's not happening, bro. That was not a good read. That wasn't a good read. He was actually covered and definitely should have been picked off. But you know, 24, that's not happening, so I'm not worried about that. With the speed of those receivers, right, that I just named on the Dolphins, a great playbook to use. A great play screen is crazy. Throwing a screen right there is crazy. Running a screen right there is crazy. A great playbook to use would be Jaguars playbook with those speeds. Because in the Jaguars playbook, they still have trio offset. It's in the same Jaguars playbook. A trio offset is kind of like a trips tight end. And you can go to a 4 receiver set. So instead of having a tight end in the game, you can actually put a wide receiver at tight end. So imagine 94 speed, 97 speed, 99 speed, 92 speed, all at receiver at one time with 95 speed at running back. Imagine that. You can have 99 speed Tyreek Hill at tight end if you want. You can have 94 speed Robbie Anderson at tight end if you want. Just imagine that. That should go crazy in Jags playbook. It's trio offset. Now, Kansas City playbook had an it's called empty trips speed. Now, what I realized is a lot of these formations are the same. They're just naming them different shit. It was literally the same. It really wasn't anything special. He's manned up. Thank you for that interception. Really wasn't anything special, but just the name, it sounds like. The name sounds cool. Empty trip speed. The name makes it sound cool. Rams playbook had the Rams playbook was kind of interesting. The Rams playbook had a single back doubles south. Single back doubles south. And in that playbook, they only have single back and gun. So there is no like I form. There's no weak. There's no strong. It's only single back formations and gun formations. So they have no formations with fullbacks in the Rams playbook. Kind of interesting, man. Kind of interesting. So, in the Saints playbook, they have one of the craziest formations, and I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna see it. And I will be running it first. I've already been running it. I've already stamped it that I started running it first. Remember this right here. June the 9th. Actually, June the 8th. I played the beta on June the 8th. I'm recording this video on June the 9th. June the 9th. I don't know when y'all will see this video, but I stamped this first. I am the first person running it, and I'm going to run it to perfection. It is in the Saints playbook. It's empty triple stack. Now, I'm pretty sure people have seen this. I don't think people have like really dissected and tried to run it as good as I'm gonna run it. It's called empty triple. Please don't throw that. Please don't throw that. hold on, let me get it right so I can explain to you exactly what it is. It's empty triple stack. So on this left side, there's 2 guys. On the right, it's empty. On the left side, there's 2 guys that are kind of tight. On the right side, there's 3 guys lined up, 1, 2, 3, right behind each other. And you can hike it, and you can run with a quarterback, like a quarterback run, or you can throw the RPO to the back guy, or you can do a pass. It's only 3 plays in the formation. Only 3 plays in the formation. I'm not gonna go into great detail about it, but I will be running it like crazy. I will be running it like crazy. Nice defense. Eagles playbook. Trips tight end offset weak. So, for an example, imagine this right here. Trips tight end flex, but the running back is on the left side. The running back is on the left side. I've seen it in 2 playbooks, I think, only 2 playbooks. Trips tight end offset weak in the Eagles playbook will be a killer. Because you can run the ball, because there's only a tight end on the right side, right? So you can run the ball this way, or you can throw the RPO. You can actually run the ball to the weak side without having to run a counter or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a good one, I think, as well. Steelers playbook, empty Steelers cross. I'm pretty sure people still run it now. Empty Steelers cross is like an empty, and it's 2 crossers. So it's just like this right here, but Y has a crosser and A has a crosser. You know what I'm saying? Double crossers. Stock double crossers. Cover 2. It's a nice ball. And then they have Steelers playbook has tight doubles, shot fade cross. So it's that route that's like an outside go route, but it's like it keeps going towards the sideline. It's a weird one, but I know a lot of people run it right now on 23, so I'm pretty sure it'll still be popular. And that's in the tight doubles, shot fade cross. Now I will say that I went to Pistols playbook. Pistols playbook has a trips left open that I think will be crazy. Trips left open, I think will be real crazy out of the Pistols playbook, but I don't think a lot of people are gonna run Pistols playbook. And then spread, the only playbook that has spread, the only playbook that has Gun Monster is spread. Yes, Gun Monster is back. The only playbook that has it is spread playbook. The spread playbook. Now, I will say this now. Hear me out. Regs will be a shit show. Regs will be insane. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Regs is going to be insane simply because of the custom playbooks. There's going to be so many custom playbooks, it's going to be crazy. There's just too many good formations and too many good plays for people to say, bro, I gotta have all of it. I need it all in one playbook. There's so much cheese in Madden 24 with the routes and shit that people are gonna be like, yo, bro, I gotta have that. I need that. Bro, if I don't have that, bro, I gotta have this, this, and this. I want all the cheese in one playbook. That's what people are gonna say. So custom playbooks will be out of the fucking wazoo. Hey bro, why would I just run one playbook when I could just make 3 or 4 playbooks with all my favorite plays in it? So of course the pro player is gonna come out with cheese. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is cheese right here. You can run that, and then he's gonna come out with cheese, and he's gonna come out with cheese, and the cheese is gonna be so hard to stop. The cheese is gonna be so hard to stop that when people, you know what I'm saying, when people realize that they can get all the cheese in one playbook, it's gonna be motherfucking shredded cheese and block cheese and packaged cheese and sharp cheese and cheddar cheese and bro, it's gonna be real cheese. It's gonna be real chalupa cheesy. It's gonna be real deal chalupa cheesy out there. I'm telling y'all, bro. It's gonna be ham and cheese everywhere. It's gonna be insane. custom playbooks will be insane. Now, when I first got on the game, now the scoreboard looks a little different. They still got the momentum bar up there. I wish they didn't have it, but they do. They still got the momentum bar. I wish they didn't have it, but they do. You know what I'm saying? Sucks to see it up there, but it's like all that smaller. Like all that on the screen is actually smaller. I actually recorded so that I can like continue watching the gameplay. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't post it, but I actually recorded so I can continue watching the gameplay whenever I wanted to. All right, Keenan Allen. God damn, son. Come on now. Don't throw that. Can we pick that? Can we pick that, bro? It's 5 people right there, bro. He just threw it up in between 5 people, and we couldn't come down with the ball. That is insane to me. That is actually insane to me. Man decides to run the ball. I understand that, bro. Trust me. I understand it. I understand why you decide to run the ball. I really do. Cover 2. Nice read. But yeah, man, 24 is going to be exciting because of the, like, now, the reason I went through all these playbooks, I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, I'm seeing a bunch of new shit, and I'm just thinking in my mind. Now, I went through the playbooks. I went through the playbooks before I actually played the game. As soon as I loaded up, I went through the playbooks. Right? I went through the playbooks, so I'm looking at this shit, and I'm saying to myself, as I'm looking at these new plays, I'm like, how in the fuck do I stop this shit? Now I'm putting it all together in my mind. I'm looking at it like, what do I actually run to stop that right there? What should I actually be in to stop that right there? What route, you know what I'm saying? What defense? Okay, I'm looking at a play and I'm trying to draw up a defense in my mind. I'm just thinking to myself like, okay, do I put a purple here and a hook there? Or do I play man-to-man with a deep half over top and a purple here? Then I got to use this route. Like, that's how my mind works. I'm trying to figure out how in the hell and what in the hell do I put out there to stop this shit. I'm seeing double corner routes, bro. Double corner routes with a post, with an end, and then the running back has a whip route. They have a route on there, bro. The running back has a whip route. Come out the backfield, go up, go in, and whip back out. Just like the whip route by the receiver that you can put, the run, there was a play, a stock play, the running back has it. And I was like, I'm like, oh, how do you stop this shit? You feel me? I'm looking at it like, what would you do? What would you do to stop this shit? Can we pick that off, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, that is bad. That is bad. Just throw it up one-on-one coverage and I'm in position and we just can't get our hands on it. That's bad. That is bad. He's manned up. He's manned up. So yeah. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, how do I stop this shit? So when I first get on the game, I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's play some man-to-man defense, rushing 3. You know what I'm saying? Dollar defense, rushing 3 man-to-man. And like and I'm just getting fried, bro. Honestly, I'm getting fried. And then the run on there, like, you gotta try to play over top coverage so you don't get beat. And then on there, it's like, soon as you play over top of coverage, you just fried. Nice RPO. Hell of an RPO, buddy. Hell of an RPO. You just fried. So then I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? What's next? And I went to coach suggestion. I see spinner. And I'm running spinner and it's not working. I'm like, what the? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, why is spinner not working? And then I decided to, what's the flag? Illegal contact by Kenny Clark? That was me? Wow. All right. Then I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, cool. So I base my line one time. Film. off the edge they come. I'm like, oh, yep, there it is. Just like this right here. Just like that. I'm like, oh, okay, yep, this is still here. At first, I'm like, okay, the offensive line's blocking a little better, right? I'm like, okay, them boys blocking good. Yeah, right. Boys was not blocking good. And I was like, okay, here's another year of the same shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they're gonna, I mean, like, it was just the beta. So I'm like, maybe they're gonna patch it before the new game come out, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll find a way to fix it. That's what we're hoping for, right? Because we can't go another year with the offensive line just letting guys rush on the outside like that, bro. We cannot go another year with that shit. But I will say we did see some new animations, some new interception animations, some new tackling animations. One in particular, there's a scooping tackle. Derwin hit me with it one time. They actually grab the legs and scoop them on their neck. Like, I was like, oh shit. I thought I was gonna fumble. He hit me when he scooped me and slammed. I'm like, oh, we about to fumble or some shit? I'm like, damn. Another thing I seen, bro, the kick returns are insanely easy to run back. I ran back on the first day. I think I played like 10 games the first day. I think I ran like 4 or 5 kick returns back. Like it was crazy. I ran like 4 kick returns back. Had a bunch of big runs that could have been ran back. Yeah, the C route with the angle route. That's nice. And the route, like I said, the route combinations are crazy to the point where like that play right there he just ran. I'm trying to worry about the C routes and the angle routes. Like look at that play right there. Double C routes with a post, with a running back to the flat, with an angle route by Austin Eckler. You can't guard all that shit man to man. So guess what you got to do to it? You have to blitz it. That's the only way to try to stop that shit, is by blitzing it. Nice dot. Nice dot. Only way to try to stop that shit is to blitz it. You can try some regular zones, you know. I had people ask me, do the zones play better on there? And I honestly could not answer that question. I didn't run zone. I didn't really play against anybody who actually ran zone. All people was running was man to man, and or blitzing, man to man, or DB Fire 2 is what I played against. So I can't really say if the zones played better or not, but from my experience, that's what I seen. Teams I played with was the Jets. Jets got A-Rod doing his thug thizzle. Jets got McCole Hardman, 97 speed. DBs, Jets still got Gildry, 96 speed. So Jets DBs is 96 speed, 293 speed, guys. They got Sauce, who's 92 speed, and they got 2 other dudes who like 91 speed. So Jets got some great speed over there. I played with the Chiefs. Chiefs got, you know what I'm saying, Mahomes was doing his thug thizzle with the passing. Mahomes doing his thug thizzle. Chiefs got John Ross, so they got rid of McCole Hardman, but they got John Ross, who's 95 speed on there, right? So they got 95 speed, 93 speed at receiver. And then Chris Jones was a man-child. Chris Jones was a man-child versus me. Chris Jones was a man-child, of course. You know. Chris Jones was a man-child. What else? Fuck, there was something else, man. Odell Beckham is on the Ravens. Odell Beckham is a 88 overall, 92 speed or 93 speed. One of the two, 92 or 93 speed. Odell Beckham is. Now, overall wise, I think they got some players mixed up. Now, I was a bit shocked to see Mahomes a 96 overall. I think Mahomes is better than 96 overall. He should at least be 98 or 99, you know what I'm saying? But you know how they do during the year. They're going to introduce a 99 fan club or whatever, and he's going to be one of them. I was impressed I was not impressed to see Travis Kelce not a 99. I think he was like a 97 or 98 overall. I was mad he's not a 99. How do you end the year? How do you end the year a 99 overall on Madden 23 and then you win the Super Bowl? Like in the off season, did you get worse? You know what I'm saying? Did you decline in the off season? What happened? You know what I'm saying? Like if I was a 99 on Madden 23 and my team just went and won the Super Bowl and I went stupid in the Super Bowl, how in the hell are you going, like, for the next man, how did I go down? What made you think I went down? You know what I'm saying? But I don't think the overalls are right. You know what I'm saying? Because they got Jamar Chase on there, 86 overall at receiver. Jamar Chase was 86 overall at receiver. There was a guy that ran the same 40 as Tariq Woolen, and they had him a 90 speed. Tariq Woolen's a 98 speed. Tariq Woolen's a 97 speed on there. I think Tariq Woolen's a 97 speed. I think they bumped him down one speed. So they had him a 97, I want to say. Yep, a 97. And the dude who ran the same as like 40 was him was a 90 speed. So that's why I know they don't got shit right. And they had Tariq Woolen at a 66 overall. So that's how I know the shit ain't right. You feel me? Tariq Woolen ain't nobody at 66 overall. Who else did I see? Now this is all from memory, bro. This is all from memory. Who else did I see? Trying to think of some more things about the beta, man. Overall game, I would give it like a. Now I know it's the beta, you know what I'm saying, and everything's not solidified yet, but for some reason I couldn't get my adjustments down fast. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get my adjustment down fast. I don't know if it's because of like it was lagging on my. I know it wasn't lagging on my part, but like I just cannot. Defense adjustments would not go down fast. So I don't know if it was the gameplay. I'm hoping it was the gameplay, but the button wasn't registering. You know what I'm saying? How you like double left on the pad for the linebackers to pop up. I was doubling left and like nothing was working. So then when I did it slow, like left, that slow right there, the linebackers would actually pop up and to see which one I wanted to change. So I was like, oh shit. So me, you know, I'm trying to get guys in position, and I just couldn't. So I was having to individually click on each one and try to line him up and shit like that, and it just wasn't working for me. So that was kind of part of me, the defensive issues for me. That was kind of part of the defense issues, but overall the defense was kind of tough to play. At this point, I'm just chewing clock trying to get this game over since this guy won't quit. But overall wise, man, do I think it's better than 23 based on the beta? I think it's better than 23, and he's calling timeouts. Like, for what, bro? I think overall wise, it is better than the Madden 23. Just a couple things that, you know what I'm saying, me personally, I would like to see fixed. Like, for an example, there's no way Tyreek Hill should be getting ran with on a slant. And I know it, and I said it, and when I was streaming, I was like, yo, bro, like, there's no way he should keep up with Tyreek Hill on the slant. They was like, yo, Snead is a good corner. I'm like, yeah, trust me, I know Snead is a good corner, but like, it's Tyreek Hill running sideline to sideline. There's no way Snead should keep up with, like, it's a fucking foot race. You can't find a corner in the league to keep up with Tyreek Hill. But Snead's 94 speed, you know what I'm saying? But that's crazy. I think the second fastest player on the game was Quez Watkins. They had Quez Watkins at a 98 speed at receiver for the Eagles. So I think 24 is gonna be good. I did not play current gen, and it is cross-platform. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at the gamer tag up in the top corner, it'll show like an Xbox controller or it'll show a PlayStation controller. I don't think I didn't run into any PCs, but it'll show Xbox and it'll show PlayStation. So if you guys enjoyed the video, man, comment down below, hit that like button. If you're new, hit that sub button, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me.
Hey, Black White, yeah,